From many sources of strength, a unique way of healing for everyone. The GriefCare Place, where hope and healing live.
I feel that the Grief Center saved my life.
My life had been very much based on being a husband to my wife, and so suddenly that's all blown apart, and you wonder, where am I in the world?
Guys will often say, you know, I'll hear the garage, or I think I'll hear the garage door going up, and I'm thinking, oh, she's home. And then I'll realize, no, she's not home.
It became such a family to me because I really was so alone.
The death of a loved one and its grief is an experience all of us will share at some point in our lives. Yet what is grief? How do we define it, tackle it, move through it, move beyond it, never forgetting, but healing through easing the burden, regaining strength to live? Each person will have a uniquely different loss, resulting in a uniquely different grief experience. Time and support can help transform this jumble of feelings into healing.
I was sitting there thinking, I can't do this one more day without something, without someone. I just couldn't do it one more day.
When people walk through the door, they're very frightened, very confused. They don't understand what's going on inside their head.
My wife, my best friend, my soulmate, the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with is gone. What reason do I have to be here?
I needed help. I needed a way to cope with everything that was going on. And so I come into the GriefCare Place and everybody is ahead of me and basically throwing hope over their shoulder to new people, knowing that you are going to be okay. You do not believe a word I'm telling you right now, but you are going to be okay.
Unlike similar organizations, the GriefCare Place has a single all-important mission, which is to provide a safe place where grievers gather together under the guidance of a facilitator to educate, encourage, and uplift each other throughout the healing journey. The GriefCare Place opened its doors in 1997 with Lou Ann Redman as bereavement facilitator, founder, and executive director. The GriefCare Place offers a home-like atmosphere, a safe place, where grievers of all faiths, as well as those who embrace no faith or belief system, can feel welcome and accepted, express honest feelings, and know they are not alone.
Being with people who really understand is perhaps for me, or has been for me, the most therapeutic part of the support group process.
It just established that there was some normalcy to what I was going through, that there's a whole room full of people here going through this, and there's so many people to talk to, so many different ideas.
They're going to show you how to get through that birthday of that child or how to get through the holidays. There is a room full of loving, supportive people. And that's what we do. We wrap our arms around them and we let them know that they're not alone. You're not the same as what you were before. And it's learning how to live and go forward with your new normal.
Since its inception, the GriefCare Place has provided a safe place for support and healing to thousands of grievers from more than 58 communities in Northeast Ohio. To address the different needs of adults and children who have lost a loved one by death, our bereavement services are uniquely built around peer group guidance and support. Services are provided by trained volunteers, with most being grievers themselves. Our volunteers are unique in that they have been guided and comforted and have found their new normal, and now they extend their hand to help others who walk through our door. The GriefCare Place charges no fees for its peer grief support groups, and these groups are ongoing and open to all with no time limits. Our programming is anchored by the foundational care group titled Until Healing Comes, originated by the GriefCare Place founder Lou Ann Redman. Additional continued support and healing in specialized care groups that address particular losses are available.
I was surrounded by people that had experienced the same horror that I had. They had lost a child. I knew after 10 minutes of sitting there that I was not going crazy, that all the feelings that I was having were normal.
A loving group of understanding, empathetic, sympathetic. I've been there. I know not exactly what you're going through, but again, if I could just tell you, you will be okay.
And so instead of having one person's idea of what works, you've got 30 people's ideas of what works. I could look at people who'd been here 6 months and they were doing a little better. Somebody who'd been here a year was doing even better. And that gave me hope.
We share what we're struggling the most with, and through each other, we teach each other how to get through this process.
They gave me the coping skills and the education to deal with all of the grief and all of the changes within my family.
We take them at the beginning and see them move in a direction where they're going to heal, and it's exciting and fulfilling.
I found comfort here, and I found help here.
It's saving my life, and I've heard that repeatedly from parents that have come through here.
They realize how normal they are, and the people that are farther along give them hope that they too really can heal and be fulfilled again.
And they became a lifeline and a second family, and I'm indebted, and it's an honor to sit here and talk about the GriefCare Place and all that it's done in my life.
I really feel that God led me then to take my experiences and the help and the comfort I got and try to use that and help others.
If you could just put your hand on the doorknob, we'll take care of everything else. The Redmond family and all of the sympathy that they showed to my family, and I thought, wow, if that's just a good indicator of what I would get at the GriefCare Place, I'm in. I'm all in.
The GriefCare Place also serves as an educational resource and community outreach source for people looking to help those who have lost a loved one. Many learning avenues and opportunities are accessible for the community and interested parties. The GriefCare Place is funded entirely by revenue-raising events, donations, and memorial gifts, and as such, there are no fees for our peer group services. Because of our charitable nonprofit status, financial assistance is greatly appreciated and responsibly spent.
Relatively small and modest meeting place here. Half of it's meeting place, other half is an office. Donations go to pay the bills.
It helps provide services for all of these people who are grieving at no fee. They can come as often as they like. We never make charges for anything. We do offer one-on-one counseling that has a small, minimal fee to pay for our counselor, but nothing, we have no fees for anything else.
All donations are tax deductible under IRS Section 501c3. The GriefCare Place is not accountable to Medicare or any other agency. As we look to the future, we invite you to join us in caring for those in the darkest moments of their lives and help us to provide a dawn to their dusk, restoring hope and helping them find a new normal and ultimately a healed heart. For more information about our services and programs and how we may help your family or a friend, or how you may help us perpetuate our mission, please contact us